Hello and a very warm welcome back to my YouTube channel. Now, before I begin, could I please ask that if you enjoy the content of my videos to like and subscribe, as it does help push out videos to more viewers on YouTube. There is no getting away from the fact that real estate in Croatia is not cheap, especially on the coast. Property prices in the beautiful city of Dubrovnik are sky high. But it's not just Dubrovnik where real estate prices are high. In the wonderful city of Rovinj, the historic town of Trogir, and the marvelous island of Hvar, property prices in all three average on or around 5,000 euros per square meter. On the island of Brač, real estate is not cheap either, at around an average of 4,000 euros per square meter. And in the city of Zadar, known for Roman and Venetian ruins, as well as its beaches, prices are approaching 3,500 euros per square meter. A couple of years ago, I actually made a video recommending both Rijeka and Pula as places where real estate prices were much more reasonable. At that time, in both cities, prices were around 2,000 euros per square meter on average. This has now all changed, and in both places, property prices are now well over 3,000 euros per square meter on average, so approaching those of Zadar. It's therefore been very, very difficult to find the top three places to buy real estate in Croatia. However, I think I have found my three. And the three up and coming are the following. And please let me know if you agree or disagree in the comments below and why. So, number three is Split. With a population of around 160,000, Split is the second largest city in Croatia and the largest city on the Croatian coast. Split is a unique city with a beautiful blend of 2,000 years of history. Split is chiefly known for its Diocletian Palace, which is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. However, it offers many more historic attractions, lively cafes, restaurants, cozy wine bars, and, of course, scenic beaches. The nightlife here is very good, and the city has good transportation system with an extensive bus network and plenty of taxi choices as well. Split also has an international airport with flights to many destinations in Europe, although many flights are seasonal. That said, even in the winter, you can currently fly to London, Paris, Rome, Amsterdam, Berlin, Basel, Geneva, Bordeaux, Munich, Naples, Vienna, Hamburg, Lille, Zurich, Lyon, and a few more destinations as well. So it is a very well connected airport. Now, the locals here are very friendly, and it is a digital nomad and expat friendly city. So you're going to feel at home here. The medical and educational facilities are also good here, but unfortunately, the property prices are expensive. So we are talking well above 4,000 euros per square meter on average. And in normal circumstances, Split would never have made the top three in any of my videos. That said, I think it's probably worth paying a premium here. A Split is an all year round city, so you can live here well in both the summer and the winter. There is plenty to do. So, coming in at number two, and this will surprise many, is Osijek. Now, with a population of just under 100,000 and situated in the eastern Croatian region of Slavonia, Osijek is actually the fourth largest city in Croatia. Osijek is not on many people's radar. However, this city, located on the Drava River, has its own charms with numerous parks, cultural monuments, and entertainment aplenty. It is a student town, so the nightlife is very good here. And the city actually consists of a Baroque city fortress built in the 18th century, the upper, lower, and new town, and also an industrial district. And it is actually the most green city in Croatia, so that is an advantage. Transport wise, there are two tram routes as well as several bus lines. And Osijek is really has an advantage because it's near the border of Serbia, Hungary, and Bosnia. And there are indeed some excellent international connections by bus, train, and road to these countries. The city also has an international airport, although I have to say flights are limited, actually, very limited, with the only year round destination being Munich. In the spring and summer, though, you can fly to London as well. The medical facilities here are quite good, and there are also several beaches on the Drava River. But I think best of all, it's a very affordable city for buying property. Property prices here are less than 1,700 euros per square meter on average. So if you want to buy in Croatia, Osijek is definitely worth considering because it's a rarity in that it's not expensive. But coming in at number one is Zagreb. Now, with a population of around 767,000, Croatia's capital is very much an underrated city. It is a city rich in history. It has numerous nice churches, great monuments, historical buildings, and a beautiful cathedral with many religious artifacts inside. Now, although property prices have been on the rise, they are still very reasonable for a European capital at an average of 3,200 euros per square meter. And centrally, you can still find property for less than 4,000 euros per square meter. And prices in Zagreb are actually much cheaper than many other cities, including Zadar, Split, and Dubrovnik. And let's not forget as well that salaries in Zagreb are a lot higher than in the cities I've just mentioned. So this would suggest that Zagreb is a decent option when it comes to buying real estate in Croatia. And Zagreb is in a strategic location in as much as it's within a few hours by road or train to Milan, Venice, Vienna, Budapest, Bratislava, Munich, and Sarajevo, which is obviously good for future trade and obviously tourism. Now, Zagreb has good education and medical facilities as well. And transport wise, Zagreb has an extensive bus service in the city. It's got several tram routes as well, a funicular railway, and a cable car too. It also has an international airport that flies to numerous destinations in Europe. And it also flies to Dubai and I think on a seasonal basis to Doha and Toronto. So certainly Zagreb is actually very, very well connected to Europe. So I think Zagreb deserves to come in the number one position simply because I think prices, although yes, they've gone up, they are definitely not too bad. But please let me know your thoughts below. Anyway, that's it for today. Thanks ever so much for watching, and I shall see you very soon on the next video.